Hey guys, today I want to talk about YouTube. Today I'm going to give you the 10 most important things that you need to consider when you're about to start a YouTube channel or you started one and you're struggling with your views. So stay with me and I'm going to walk you through step by step. Let's talk about the 5 important things before you start a YouTube channel. Number 1, what should your channel be about? Some people say that you need to pick a niche today to be successful at YouTube. Personally, I think that depends completely on you as a person, whether that's true or not. If you're somebody that is capable of a lot of things, you should stick to it. If you kind of like try to act in front of the camera, the audience will notice and you won't have much success if you're trying to be somebody else. So stick to yourself and do what you like most and include that in your productions, in your videos. Take me for example. I started my YouTube channel as a travel vlog. So I wanted to produce 5 to 10 minute long movies about our travels in Thailand and share them with my family or with people that care about it. But since I'm somebody who is interested in a lot of things, especially in tech and handiwork, so at the end now I ended up with a mixed content channel, and some say that that's hard to build. I guess it's sometimes better not to have all your eggs in one basket, so I'm going with this right now. Number 2, why do you want to start your YouTube channel? If you start your channel because you want to be YouTube famous, if you're lucky, you can get to this point. But trust me, this won't be anything that will happen overnight unless you're like a viral hit or something. But normally, being a YouTuber is really hard work. If you're in it because you think you will have quick success, you better stop right now and do something else with your time, because you will be definitely frustrated and you won't have much luck on YouTube. Number 3, as I said before, building a YouTube community is hard work. Most of the YouTubers right now post 2-3 videos per week, or some of them even daily. So imagine yourself in their position and imagine whether you would have the time to produce this amount of content. And I'm not talking about like cutting stuff together and throwing it out. So you need to build quality content, and quality content needs time, and to record this content needs also time. So think about whether you are on a level in your life that you're able to cut out that amount of time to produce such an amount of content. Number 4, can you be consistent? As I said right now, most of the successful YouTubers post 2 or 3 videos a week or even daily. If you want to be successful, you need to put your content out there. And it's, for some people, it's enough to upload 1 video a week. That's not bad at all. But if you want to see more progress quickly, you will definitely need to up your game in putting out content. So be consistent. Don't do things like you start your channel and then you post 4 videos in the first month and then you make a break for a month or so. It will definitely hurt the traffic on your channel. Number 5. 5 can be sometimes the hardest part of it all, because if you start out, there will be definitely stupid comments in your family, within your friends, that are about, oh, you're on YouTube now, you want to be famous like Casey Neistat and stuff. You have to grow a thick skin, because there will be a lot of stupid comments, and at the beginning it's hard because you need to put yourself out there, and doing so is a really big step. Trust me, I had the same issue at the beginning, and there will always be people that tell you it's more hard to produce something by yourself and put it out there. So it's always easier to sit behind the screen and like watch the stuff and don't produce it yourself. Producing great quality content and putting it out there and getting this awesome feedback back is so rewarding that you'll definitely keep on going and you want to do more. Okay, so now you decided you want to do a channel. So here are the 5 important things you need to always keep in mind when you have a YouTube channel and when you're producing content. As Nike said it before, just do it. So get off your couch, get out there, produce content, do stuff that you care about, do what you like and what you're passionate about, and you will be successful. If you try to do something that you're not passionate about, the audience will notice it and you won't be successful. So be yourself and practice to put out content, and always remember, just do it. Number 2, quantity over quality. At the beginning, the most important thing is that you need to put out your content, and as much as possible, but you need to hit a certain threshold where the quality is good enough so you can share it, but don't go below a certain quality standard, because people won't watch your content if they get annoyed by noises, the image quality is too bad or something. YouTube is driving traffic to your page if you're able to hook your viewers on your content. So the more content you have and the more browsable it is, the higher the possibility that people will stick on your site and browse through your whole content. At the beginning, it's hard to know where the threshold for quality versus quantity is. So start out with the best you could achieve within 1 day of editing max at your first video. Put it out there and see how people react to it. Ask your friends, ask your co-workers. I wouldn't recommend to ask your mom or dad, because they will be proud of you no matter what. So better ask your friends or your co-workers that have a more objective view to your content. And let's say you put out there 100 videos. The first videos you produced will be always worse than the new ones. I'm talking out of experience here. But don't be ashamed of your first days. Always keep that old content on your page, because if you get new followers and they start to browse your content and they notice the first things you put out there and they see the transitioning to the content quality that you will achieve after a certain amount of time, they will be more impressed how far you've come with all you've done. So here we come to the next point. Number 3, be persistent. As I said before, you need to put out as much content in the beginning as you possibly can. When you start to build up your followers, people will follow you because they like your content. It's hard to keep track of your channel, especially with all the other YouTubers out there that produce a lot of content. Try to pick out a certain day a week or certain days a week where you upload your content, and not only the day, also pick out the time. You're more likely to succeed when you pick a late hour when you know that people are at home and had supper or had their homework done. So try to pick days where you know that people are more likely to watch YouTube. So pick your time depending on your audience. So for example, if you try to achieve a worldwide viewership, you need to kind of find the middle way. But if you're just going for content in Germany or the US or wherever you live, just post at your regular evening hours and you'll be fine. Number 4, build your social media. When you start from scratch, the first thing you can do to raise your subscriber count is to share your content to your friends. But if you don't use social media much, you will have a really rough start. Right now, the most important social media platforms are Twitter, Facebook. Facebook is getting more and more important right now, Instagram, and maybe Snapchat. But I would always pick Instagram before Snapchat, because in Instagram you're able to link people or link to certain content outside of Instagram. You will be more likely to succeed to bring traffic to your content. And when you produce content, always share it over all your social media channels. And if you don't have social media channels, start to build them up. Before I started my YouTube channel, I did not have a public Facebook page, but now I have one. I also have a homepage, and I also try to build my Twitter account. But those things are hard, and I would never recommend you to buy followers or clicks, because in the long run it will hurt you and YouTube will notice. And it's no good to you if you go into Facebook groups that give you subscribes for subscribes, because those subscribers will be never active subscribers. Stay real and build your followers organically. You will be way more successful in the long run. Number 5. The most important thing to succeed on YouTube is to understand how the metric of YouTube works. YouTube changed over the time the algorithm, how they decide which videos are promoted, which videos are recommended. So always know how those metrics work and learn how to set up your videos, starting by the title of the video, the descriptions, the metadata that you use. At first, it will be overwhelming how much stuff you need to learn and to understand to be able to succeed in YouTube, but you need to know how the metric of YouTube works. You need to know how you need to formulate your titles. You need to know how to set up your descriptions, what you can put in there and what you're not allowed to put in there. And you also need to know how to choose the right keywords for your videos. At first, you can start with thinking of keywords by yourself, but after a while you will notice that filling in just a big amount of words and everything that you can think of won't give you that amount of clicks that you want on your video. After a while, I decided to give TubeBuddy a try. You can check the link down below. TubeBuddy is a tool that helps you analyze the data in YouTube and Google. It adds a plugin to your browser, and through the plugin you're able to search for keywords. You're able to look up other videos that have similar content that you have and check out what kind of keywords they used. With tools like TubeBuddy, you're able to give you a head start to all the others that try to do everything by themselves. And trust me, you can try it, but it will cost you a lot of time and it can be really frustrating. So even sometimes you have to pay for tools like this. TubeBuddy also gives you a free trial. You can test out all the functions before you pay anything for it and decide for yourself whether it's helpful or not. To profit from tools like TubeBuddy, you will need to learn how to use them. So I will post videos regularly and take you along on my journey on how I built my YouTube channel. So to sum it all up, I was able to build with those tools a channel that now has 42 followers, and I managed to accumulate an overall watch time of 16 straight days. That's about 24,000 minutes of pure watch time. I will update you guys regularly on how my channel proceeds and what I change about my workflow and what I use to drive more traffic to my site. If you have any questions on how I choose my titles or how I choose my descriptions, or if you have suggestions in what details I should go in next in my future episodes, post in the comments below and I promise you I will pick them out and I will address those questions you have. I hope this will help you in the start of your new adventure on YouTube, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to stay up to date what's new with YouTube and what you can do to improve your views. So see you guys next time.